guys, welcome back to Shah's Lifestyle Vlogs. Today we're doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be cleaning just this side of the room, living room slash home study slash bedroom. Reason why is the other night myself and my daughter was just sitting here and we was just talking, and she said to me, "Did you hear that?" I was like, "Hear what?" And she said, "Scratching." So I didn't actually hear anything. So, I forgot to get something before I started. Damn. Okay, I'll get that in a minute. Anyway, so last night I was just, relaxing, watching some YouTube, doing my hair, hence why I have this scarf on, by the way, because it's going to be dusty, messy, and I'm not sacrificing a freshly washed, moisturized hair with single twists for that. So, and I've dressed it up a little bit. I put a nice little cute scarf on top of my bonnet. But anyway, getting back to things. So I'm going to investigate all behind here. And one little hack that I use is what is it called? What's it called, Nicole? Something wool. Metal wool. Because apparently mice hates that. It gets all stuck in their throat. It's really scratchy. It's like little blades. So that's what I use with some filler. So I'm going to go and get those. Then I'm going to move everything along here and investigate what's going on behind there. Do a bit of a clean as I go. So from here, where shall I put you? I think we'll put you here to start with. Okay, because we're going to be moving this section first. We're just going to be pulling everything out and sorting it out. Okay, so we are going to do all of that. I'm going to add some music now.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. Tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Cause you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away.
Seal off the
But
area
I've
if I
known
find
you
anything.
too
I also
long,
have
it
this, which is
hurts
being used
to
in
watch
multiple
your
different
blue
household
eyes
things.
fade
I'm
to
going to use that
grey.
to smooth over the
You
filler.
fade
For my
away.
cleaning, I'm going to simply use this sheen, pouring glassware, just regular anti-back household surface wipes, and the floor, we might give that a quick wipe rather than a mop.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Cause you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to grey as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray.
Gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah. Push and pull and repel any hate, go create what you want, feel compelled, yeah. And once you finally get a taste of the race, you'll never look back once you felt that. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. About others way before myself, yeah. I guess that's why I feel like I go through hell, damn. Wasting time on your dreams instead of mine, yeah. About to turn this franchise around on a dime, man. It's all about finding your right state of mind. It's all about turning the worst into fine. It's all about time and the work and the climb. From the thirst we will rise, I'm immersed in this life. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first.
Hi guys, I hope you can see me. So I'm back. Anyway, I have cleaned the area as best as I could, and now I'm going to fill it. As you see, I've done a pretty bad job the last time. I kind of rushed it, but you don't see that because luckily my sofa hides all of that. But anyway, we're going to check things over. Before I do, I've noticed that this plug socket right here, I wish they didn't put it here, because when I pull up and pull down on the sofa bed, it kind of pulls this out of place. So I'm going to see if I can just tighten the screws real quick in here, which I should be able to. Maybe not. 1 minute. Oh, that's different. That's the reason why not. I have a Phillips. We need a flathead. 1 moment. Right, I have a small one here. Hopefully it's not too small. And we get to tighten that up a little bit. It's not really making much of a difference to the box, however. I do notice this as well, there's some sort of a crack divided here. I'm going to seal that because that's the problem with mice. They can get in everything, in and out of everything. They typically, well, they don't have no spine, which is disgusting. And that's how they're managing to do this. So I'm going to seal this up. Unfortunately, because it's wire, I can't use this on it for obvious reasons. So yeah, we're going to just fill that part up. So move this aside. I have my filler here. And typically with just filler, I don't mind just using my fingers. Actually sometimes helps a bit with filler, especially when it comes to a small situation such like. And I know this is not going to do much. Mice can typically just gnaw right through that. That's not going to do much, but it gives me peace of mind. So I just like to go around the edges here and check everything out, make sure we don't have any gaps that vermin could potentially come through. I'm just going to put a little bit, I don't know if you can see that, but I'm going to just put a little bit around here also. You probably won't be able to see what I could see, but yeah. This is where it's really handy to just use your fingers in this case, because it's a very small gap. Right, and don't worry, this just washes right off, it's not a problem. Okay, so I'm gonna move along and just check that we don't have any sort of gaps. I'm going to move you back up here. And I'm going to just check all the way along. And so far, I don't see any indication that requires anything. So that's good. I don't know if I should put a bit of filler along here, possibly. Yeah. Get the filler. So far, I've not had to use any wool, so that's good. I do rather use the wool, of course, because, yeah, get one of these so I can not make as much of a mess as I have previously. Make it a little more neat than I have previously. Just fill this gap up. As you see, it's easier with my fingers. It's just going right into that little crevice right here. And just wipe off the excess. Like so. Pretty easy to do. If I come across anywhere that I need the wire, I will need to wear gloves, cut it to size, stuff it into the area, and then cover it with filler. Welcome back, guys. Sorry, my battery died, but in the meantime and in between time, I did keep busy. So I've pushed back the sofa back into place, disinfected. As you can see, it's not great work, but I have filled up. Oh, and I've decided to go along here because I know that that was bugging me as well. It's not the best. It looks a lot better though. It's a lot fresher. Before it had cracks and dust and dirt, and it just looked so I thought if I just use the filler just for more enforcement, so our little friends don't visit this winter. Yes, they can gnaw at this, but along here we do have, you wouldn't be able to see it because obviously the filler's hiding it, but I do have wire wool all along the edges here and in some places here and there. So wasn't able to show you how I use the wire wool, but yeah. It's a good deterrent and I recommend it. It's worked so far for us, and I just make sure every winter or coming to winter that I check around and make sure things are good. Anyway, in the meantime and in between time, I have cleared this. This is Kylan's homeschooling planner here. I thought we can utilize this a bit better. I haven't really used this for what it's for. These was actually on here, and then we had his chores here, but I've taken that down currently. May put chores on here, may put activities on here. I'm not sure what we're going to use that for, but I want to use it better. So I've cleaned there anyway, and I've decided to take down my curtains, guys. So I've taken down the curtains. The problem is I took down the curtains thinking, okay, I might as well take down these curtains while the table is not in my way. That way I can give them a wash for preparing for my deep clean in like more the Christmas months. So I'm just getting a head start on the things that, on some things. You know, I will be doing my balcony and washing my balcony windows on another clean with me. But for now, I've washed my internal windows. I've washed all this down because I figured, what's the point of taking down the curtains, putting them back up nice and fresh and clean, and then they're in the way to clean the windows. So I've given them a quick wash. All I've really used is, I've used some not white vinegar, rubbing alcohol, and I've also used some Fabulous disinfectant cleaner in some hot water, and I basically just washed it down with a cloth and wiped it down with a cloth. I will show you why I've not quite used my new window cleaner. I'll show you that maybe when I'm doing the balcony or another window. But anyway, did the windows and cleared here. My ladder is there. I'm really scared to put on the washing machine, guys, because Nicole had a wash on and it really, it was fine at first, and then suddenly it sounded like the machine was about to explode. Like we all heard this huge bang, and that wasn't too long ago. But I do need my curtains washed, so I'm going to give it some time. You know, I've taken it off, I've unplugged it, given it some time. I'm not going to give it too long though, because I'm losing light and it's becoming evening. So yeah, so hopefully I can still use my washing machine, fingers crossed. I did cut myself while I was cleaning this, guys, so please disregard this band-aid. Right now, I have to leave this table as is. Well, I'm going to clean it. You're going to see me cleaning it, but I'm going to leave it here so that I can hang back my curtains when they're washed a little while later, which you probably won't see that. You won't see that. But what you will see is me doing a bit of cleaning here. Under here is not too bad, actually. Things like the basket or my pens and stuff like that. And even up here, these don't need to be cleaned out or anything like that. But everything else just needs a little bit of a wipe, a little bit of a dust, and just put right back where it is, basically. So let's get that done. I'm going to put you guys up here. I hope you can see everything.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small, way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small, way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises, or maybe drown myself in something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small, way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small, way back before we blew it all. I know that things seem bad, but they could be much worse. There's always someone else who has a greater curse. A greater thirst, a hunger, pain, and mercy. Just find whatever you got and try to be thankful first. I wanna feel again, I need a couple friends. I never really understood just how the story ends, but I can feel it's tense, don't know the consequence. The volatility of life, my only confidence. Is this an argument, or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument, or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises, or maybe drown myself in something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small, way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small, way back before we blew it all. Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back, cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same, cause that's what it takes. Pieces is a form of art. I'm never gonna look back, cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same, cause that's what it takes.
Well, have you started filming? Mm-hmm. Making an egg with a vermin. Hi guys, and good morning. As you see from my eyes, it's literally early morning. This is a couple of days later. I didn't get to finish filming because I had so much to do. I've been back at work since, but as you've seen just then, I have just switched this around. I had the table in the corner, but obviously I use this as like a side table and I sit there. So it did not make sense to have the table so far away. As you can see, I have my morning coffee right here. But yes, this is the end results, guys. The curtains is hung back up. The windows is washed. They're washed on the inside, not the outside, not yet. And we have sealed all along the edges here. Obviously, vermin is, and mice should I say, is going to still be able to gnaw their way through this. But the thing is, keeping everything blocked, you're hoping that they'll not bother and go to somewhere else that they can have easier access. Also using the wire wool is really helpful because, as I said before, with wire wool, they don't like to gnaw at it because it gets into their throat and it's wire and it's harmful to them. So that's why I use the wire wool. Sometimes I use the wire fencing. You can get that also on Amazon, depending on how big the area that you're trying to block is. But anyway, I had a nice peaceful sleep. I heard no scratching last night, which is good. So clearly that has worked for now. All along the edges here, as I said before, I did those. There is wire wool underneath that I've done ages ago. But I'm just here to basically close out the video, guys, because it's early morning and I have not even started or began to edit this video for you. I was going to extend it and do some other parts of the home and different parts of cleaning, but I decided to end it here, save that for another day. I have work later. I've also got an important phone call that I'm waiting on in a minute. Yeah, so I've had doctor's appointments, work, meetings, all sorts going on, hence why I look so tired. So I'm going to say goodbye here. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was useful to you. You can purchase wire wool or the metal fence, wired fencing for vermin. You can purchase those off Amazon. I'm not sure how much they are because I had mine for quite some time. I'd like to say between 15 and 20 pounds thereabout for the wire wool. For the fencing, I'm not too sure, but I'll show you that another time and look that up. But for now, this is it. I'm going to enjoy my coffee, and Kylan's already up on a lesson right now. I'm going to enjoy my coffee and get on with my morning. It is a work day. Okay, stay safe, be safe, and peace. Bye, guys.